we're going to play with the canvas today. Now the canvas you guys have already used inside your PaintPot app, and some of you have also used it in your Dots app. But the canvas also allows for some really cool features of animation. And that's what we're going to play around with right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our animation section. And we're going to actually get the canvas first. Nope. We're going to go to canvas, and we're going to go to our animation section, and we're going to drag a ball. Yay. And we're going to put the ball in the sprite. And we're going to put in this other ball, and we're going to also put it in the sprite. And hey, we'll put a third ball, and we'll put in the sprite over here. Now, again, our standard rule applies. Naming things, screen 1, canvas 1, screen we can't change, but naming things, canvas 1, ball 2, ball 3, bad names. So let's change that. This is our bouncing canvas. And we'll have this be the red ball. And we'll have this be the purple ball. And we'll have this be the black ball. And so paint color of ball will be black. Its radius is going to be 10. Purple ball paint color is going to be magenta because we don't have purple. And red ball will be red. Hooray! And we'll make the red ball be really tiny. It's going to be 2. Now, next thing we have is our canvas. So a canvas, we can have a background color or background image. Either one we can use. I hate white as a background color. We have red, magenta, and black. So we'll be able to see those really well in cyan. Yes, we will. And the width of this, I want this to be big. We're going to fill the parent. So our bouncing canvas, our red ball, our purple ball, and our black ball. And we're going to go over to our emulator, and look, there is our red ball, or purple, or black ball. And they're all in that little tiny corner just like that. So let's drag this black ball. We're going to drag him way over here. And we'll take our tiny, tiny little red ball and we'll put him over here. And we will see that lovely same change reflected on our emulator as well. Isn't that fantastic? Absolutely nothing's happening. We have right here, if I click on my black ball, or red ball right here is what we happen to have, its speed is 0. 0 is kind of slow. Let's set it to 5. And it stopped. It died. 200 milliseconds. And its speed is going to be 3. And so every 200 milliseconds, it moves 3. And then it hits the wall and it stops. That's so fantastic. That's pretty cool. Now, I also have the ability to add an image sprite. Now, an image sprite needs a picture. And my Android No, it's going to have an interval of 100 milliseconds. And its speed is going to be 10. It's pretty quick. Is that not the most fantastic thing ever? Okay, so that's pretty nifty. It moves to the edge of the thing and it stops. That is doing something more than we've had anything do so far. But, wait. There's more. If you go to your code blocks in the next 10 seconds, you can see. So we have our image sprite 1. Oh crap, we need to name that something better. We have to have our no Android sprite. Let's go change that. Always do stuff good when we can. So it's our no Android sprite. Android no. Okay, so our Android no sprite. And what can a sprite do? Okay, so if a sprite collides with something, do something. When a sprite is dragged, do something. When it reaches an edge, do something. When it's flung, do something. When it's not colliding with something, do something. When it's not being touched anymore, do something. When you touch it, do something. When it is touched, do something. And then, even more, Methods. Call bounce. Move into bounds. Move it to a certain spot. Point it to something. Okay, we're going to go back to Android No Sprite. We're going to call bounce.
Yay. Whoa, it bounced and flipped. That was That's weird.
Now, this is cool. But wait, we can make it even better. So, we're going to go back to Android No Sprite. And instead of just having that, we're going to set its heading.
What the?
Oh, that's awesome.
So it stopped at 37, so we can do the current heading plus 37. So we'll go ahead and we'll go to Android Sprite, and we're going to go to Android Sprite heading and plus. Because 37 is really, not a good even number. So when it hits something, boink, poink, 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 poink.
37 is such a random. Is it the angle?
Yeah, So the current angle plus 37. And so it's going to travel across the thing. Or we could have it set to some random number. We could change the speed when it bounces. Okay? So, and that's really cool. So bouncing's easy. So you guys can make the balls bounce, but you also can have them collide with things like other balls. Or we can fling it. So we're going to go to purple ball. When purple ball flung, do purple ball set purple ball speed. When Android collides with other, do Android No Sprite, and we're going to call, we want it to go faster. Speed, where's my speed? Set Android speed to Android No Sprite speed. Plus 10.
But then it's just going to get exponentially faster.
Wow.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Poor Android.